Hi there, everybody. This is Mark Bromley, your artist and author of the Yoranthium book series. And today I'm going to present the picture known as the Pikeman. This is one of those pictures that I also created when I was playing with my son with the Battletech series of games, and it's a pretty interesting picture. This is like a 20-25 ton mech from the Battletech series, Robotech, kind of inspired mecha. And it's a mech game that involves math, reading, and gets children interested in technology and gives them a sense of wonder through science fiction and fantasy because there's a lot of stories of its own game. The game system has its own politics, has its ruling houses and things like that, and it's basically a cosmic solar game and stuff like that. And they use these combat mechs. This one is actually designed by me. Uh, when me and my son were playing this game, did a few of these drawings just to get my son more engaged, uh, where he was learning math and reading. And yeah, there's quite a bit of math. I created a website called the Ray May Armory Forge, and that website also has my first program that I wrote in C++ or Virtual Basic. And basically, I put it on the website, and it might work, it might not work. It depends if you have Virtual Basic installed. If you have Virtual Basic installed, it probably worked for you. Uh, but I did recognize that there's actually a problem in computer programming. I mean, you can get, as long as you do the pages all in order, you'll get the right answer. But if you start flipping back and forth between the pages, the computer doesn't know. It doesn't recognize the numbers. It starts to change things, and numbers start to get altered. And I realized that that actually happens on actual websites. That the reason why you can't rely on cryptocurrency is because it's written in a computer program, and if the programmer doesn't address a certain amount of actual verifiable information and measurements and really seriously programs a lot of layers into it to where it's actually memorizing what you put in and knows when you're going back and forth between pages and changing the numbers to the and then redoing the calculation. A lot of that can get a little funky. It can get a little strange. It can get a little weird because there are actual modern companies out in the United States, and I've gone to them and I've flipped back and forth between one web page, one site to another, and to come back with information missing or basically it would change and alter the number to your advantage, and it's just basically their programming. And this actually does happen, and that's what all this came down to. And yeah, BattleTech was pretty inspiring for my son to learn a little bit of programming, a little bit of computer stuff, a lot of math, a lot of electrical engineering, a lot of technology, and it was inspirational. So yeah, it was a good win. He was about 12 at the time, and father and son get to play with each other and experience a game like BattleTech together is a fantastic thing. And I highly recommend if you're a father, you want to engage with your children, go ahead and learn this game BattleTech. You'll actually have a lot of fun uh, figuring it all out. And as you can see, it has a standard background that I created. I created a few of these backgrounds and then I reused them for the actual drawings because this is digital art, which means that you can actually alter the background and change it out to the way that you want. And that's what was kind of good about this art because it does save you a lot of time in materials because you can just overlap it, but you have to get the right pixelization in order to inflate these things to the right poster size. This is a smaller version of the picture, and it's in raster. It's not in a vector graphic, but I can actually change it to a vector graphic if I need to, and that's some of the programs I'm missing right now currently in my artwork. And this was a good learning tool to tell me what I need to do on my current programs to actually improve my artwork. And I ended up having to like triple the size of these images to actually get higher detailed, high resolution imagery. Uh, but it takes a lot of memory to actually try to create an image that size. I did it with my book covers for my Yoranthium book series. made them really, really large. And the computer slows down on these pictures when it tries to save them. But these smaller pictures, it's quick, it's fast. But if I get it to a point where I can actually do really huge pictures of computer imagery, yeah, the file size is pretty demanding. And that's why I'm actually showing you some of my art. If you can support my art, give me some money, give me some funding, go to my website, buy some of my artwork, get some of my t-shirts. I'd appreciate it very much because that will help me to actually improve and get better equipment, better tooling, better, stronger and faster computers with greater graphics. And that's basically where I'm at. I need a bigger computer so I can do three-dimensional work, which would actually save me a lot on the characters I'm creating and stuff like that. But this is one of those. This is the Pikeman, and he has on the back there another image that I created called the Hammer Slammers banner, and I angled that. I can manipulate that to angle it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a little bit of 3D work in there, and that's the Hammer Slammers banner, and that's a pretty good part of the Ray May Armory Forge. Anyways, thanks for looking. I'm Mark Bromley. I'm the author and artist of the Yoranthium series. Go to my website or send me an email if you want to know more about my artwork. Thank you very much. You have a great day.